Hi Leos, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. For all my Leos, Sun, Rising, Venus, men, and women. I don't know why in this lighting I feel like I look very pale and my hair looks very dark. Interesting. Anyways, the sun is starting to go down a little bit, so let's get the show on the road. So we are now covering the second week of January, as you can see below, the 10th till the 16th. And this week, guys, on the 14th, we have Mercury in Aquarius going retrograde till February 1st. So yes, do expect there could be some delays, things slowing down, the way we think and communicate. We may want to feel like we want to sprint and run, but we can't. So we're gonna have to jog or walk. So be patient at this time with yourself and be patient with others, because there could be delays, things could be slowing down. We may not be thinking as sharply, you know? I'm not saying you're not gonna be smart, but I just feel like things could be a little bit foggy. So just be patient with yourself, okay? And then we have Ceres, the dwarf planet, going direct. So this is helping us take care of and nurture our responsibilities, which is very aligned with the Capricorn energy in the sky right now, because we are in Capricorn season. And then on the 16th, we will have the sun conjuncting Pluto in Capricorn. So this is a very serious day, reality check, seeing the reality of us, who we are, the things we need to change. And it's time to get really serious and intentional about your life and what you're doing, because if you don't make the change, Pluto's going to come in and change that for you, and you don't want Pluto to do it for you because Pluto doesn't care about your feelings, okay? And it will be really uncomfortable. So make sure you're very serious right now and you're taking your life seriously, and you're taking action and getting started, doing the things that you need to get done, okay? All right, so we're gonna be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have a link to the extended reading below in the description box if you are interested afterwards. Okay, so my beautiful Leos, when it comes to your health, I feel like your health for message is very spiritual. It's very mental right now. It's like this may feel kind of like a very spiritually strong vibrational time for you. Pay attention to your dreams, any signs and synchronicities. Some of you could be receiving waking up to a very profound, intense dream this week that you may or may not remember, but you're just like, whoa, I know I dreamt something so intense, but I don't remember it. Or you may remember it, or you could remember it later on, like it's deja vu, like, wait, like I experienced this before. Like, why am I thinking about this? And it has to do with like a lot of lights, glitter, and or like candles, like fire, like flame, which is it's gonna be very symbolic of like the light that's igniting inside of you. So you could have a lot of revelations this week, things that you come into awareness, or things that you didn't notice before that have always been there. Like it could be literally outside your window or outside your home or on your way to work, and you're like, whoa, I never noticed that there, and it was there the whole time, but now you are noticing it. So for a lot of you, it's like your third eye is awakening, your spirituality is enhancing. You could be receiving new gifts, new talents, new senses that you kind of come into terms with, and sixth senses, your psychic abilities, enhancements, like things that you notice, things that you hear. I just feel like there's a lot of revelations and awakenings that are going to be happening in and all around you. So pay attention to everything going on, and I feel like you're gonna be your imagination, your creativity is gonna be very opened, like your senses, okay? Your touch, taste, smell, you guys know, all the different senses I feel like are very heightened, very sensitive at this time. So you may kind of be able to like see your aura or see like other people's auras. Let me know. I would love to play a little game. What aura am I? What color do you guys think I am? Or what aura do you see in me? I've been told green and blue, but I would love to know what you guys think. What aura do I have? What color? Let me know in the comments, okay? All right, so when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, there's like a fire igniting, building a fire, fixing the fire, okay? So maybe there could be something about heating up the workplace or heating up a room, a building. Maybe there's something that's going to be like fixing the fireplace, fixing the heater, or you're learning how to build a fire or put fire together, something with wood. It feels like warmth. This week with your finances, putting things together. Woo, oh my gosh, okay. Now, yeah, okay, the fire is igniting your creativity. There could be an opportunity or someone who is helping you with your creativity, helping you with your work, but I feel like you're kind of doing the dirty work right now. Right now it's like you're grinding, you're putting, it's like, okay, I think that's why I was getting the image of a fire. It wasn't making sense at first. So you know how like to start a fire, it takes time. Nowadays, some of us kind of, I can't say I know how to build a fire because I don't, but I can learn one day. Since modern day people, we have heaters and stuff, but let's say if you were trying to start a fire, it's maybe for some people it's easy, but for a lot of us, it's not easy. It takes time. You gotta like, you know, start it off. And then over time it builds and builds and then it just is massive. So whatever you're working on right now with your finances, your career, your work, it's taking time. Right now you're in the beginning stages of trying to like get that fire started. So don't give up, because there could be, you may not get it the first time, you may not get it the second time, but maybe you'll get it the third time. But as you get it started, it'll start to get bigger, bigger, bigger. Your finances, you'll start to get more secure. You'll start to have more opportunities, more success. So right now you're in the building stages. Right now, the fire is getting started, it's heating up. So don't get discouraged if you're not seeing immediate results, right? Because like sometimes with fire, we need to see it to feel it, or we need to see it to believe it, but you will feel the warmth, okay? The room will start to get warm. So don't get discouraged. Right now you're building a fire. That's like the message I'm getting for your finances. So I feel that this is just kind of like motivation to keep going. Don't stop. Things are going to be growing and expanding, but just keep trying. Okay. That fire is eventually going to be like so massive. You're like, oh my gosh, how do I put it out? Okay. Make it rain. So when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, on your side here, we have strength in reverse. As I'm saying that, I'm starting to get hot. It's weird, right? Because it's like not even hot outside, it's kind of chilly, and I'm starting to get hot now. I feel suffocated. Woo, okay, so we have Page of Crystals and the Seven of Cups. All right. Okay, and then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all the above, and applies whether you're single, in a relationship, married, divorced, situationship, friends with benefits, you don't know what's going on. It's okay, it's just the energies. All right, so we have Queen of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, and Four of Crystals. So who could you be dealing with? Well, definitely could be another fire sign like yourself, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or maybe also a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But of course, it doesn't have to be, like I always say to you guys, it could just be the energy this person is embodying or playing out at this time. Don't pay attention to that. It could really be anyone, okay? So what am I seeing here? Okay, I feel like I'm seeing the image of like the scene in Spider-Man towards the end. I don't know if you guys saw the newest Spider-Man. I'm usually not into like superheroes movies and stuff like that. I don't know, just kind of not my thing. I'm just, I guess, such a girl like that. But my brother wanted to see it, so I went with him, and he bought me food and stuff, so why not? But there's a scene at the end, right, when everyone lost their memory. They forgot who Spider-Man was, or who he was, his real identity. And he went into the coffee shop or donut shop or whatever, where his girlfriend worked, and she didn't remember who he was, and he was just like he didn't know what to say, and she's like, can I help you? He's like, like I'm seeing that kind of energy where it's like you meet someone, or maybe you finally get the chance to talk to them, or to say what's on your mind, and you kind of freeze in the moment. You're like, and they're like, can I help you? Do you need help? Yes. And you just, you kind of freeze. You're like, I don't know why I'm seeing that scene. So maybe a similar situation could happen, or you finally are able to speak your heart, speak your truth, or have a conversation with someone, and the words just kind of slip out of your mouth, and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say. You forget everything that you rehearsed. You forget everything that, it's like you forget how to talk. You lost your speech. You're like, I forgot how to speak English. I forgot how to communicate. It's like I turned into a baby again. And I think that's because you just started to think too hard. You were thinking too hard about it instead of just flowing. So I feel like this week you may have the opportunity to face someone, or to have a conversation, or finally talk to your crush, or talk to your person, or have a conversation, or tell them how you feel, and you may lose your words. You're just like for some reason you forgot everything you were going to say to them, or it just kind of like you just freeze in the moment. Okay, I feel like this is someone who is very attractive, very magnetic, maybe a little bit sassy or very direct, bold, has strong character. Could be someone who is very fortunate, comes from a good family, good upbringing, very smart and maybe frugal with their finances, or very organized. Could be someone who collects things, collects art, collects hats, collects shoes, watches, rocks, I don't know, collects things possibly. Could also be someone who's more like a homebody, or a little bit more, they're like a half introvert, half extrovert, but could be either or, but they're not just all in one. They're kind of like a mix, 50-50. I also see someone who probably could have lighter features, maybe be blonde or dye their hair blonde, or have highlights, or have like pinkish, lightish, orangish, light brown hair. But I feel like blonde or dyed blonde hair, or have light like blue, green, hazel, grayish eyes possibly, but like lighter features possibly. Even if it's like dyed or contacts or something, I feel like they could have light features. Someone could have a big animal, like a big dog or a horse, or I don't know, some kind of big animal. Also seeing country, like boots, like cowboy boots or like cowgirl boots. So maybe someone who lives in like the Midwest, or like Texas, Tennessee, or from the southern states. I don't know, someone's like country, maybe likes country music or likes country food, stuff like that. And I feel like being around this person, or maybe when you talk to them or when you get close to them, you you get really nervous, or you get kind of weak. Something about them, you melt when you're around them, or you melt when you see them. Just something about maybe their presence or their energy, you like get absorbed into it, and you kind of just like forget that you're there. You forget that they're looking at you or talking to you. And you start to get confused. Like you get confused, your feelings, you're like, I don't know, I forgot what I was saying, I forgot who I am, or you stop what you're doing. So I feel like this week, if you get the opportunity, because you may get the chance to talk to them or see them or interact with them, don't think too much about it. Just have a conversation. Pretend like it's someone you've known for years, or just like a friend or your family member. Like, don't think too hard about it. Just be yourself. I know it's like, just be yourself. Like, that's not really helpful, but don't think too hard about it. Just do an activity. Talk about what you like, or just be you. Like, don't try to be what you think they want you to be, or what you think they like, because maybe by doing that you could ruin your chances. Be you, because maybe being yourself is exactly what they will like about you. Okay, so don't get too nervous. I feel like you get really nervous maybe around this person, or you feel like you like have to impress them or do something crazy or extravagant, and that's really like not the case at all. Okay, all right, so we'll dive in deeper in the extended to get more information, to see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know, maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice. So we'll dive in deeper in the extended. Link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care, and I wish you guys all the best.